In today's episode, we'll be drawing Taz, the Tasmanian devil. Hi, I'm Miss K.
And I'm Mr. K.
And we are
K.
Hi guys, what's going on? Hope you guys are doing fine today. We'll be drawing Taz, the Tasmanian devil, in today's episode. And we are going to start off with the head. Usually I'll draw an oval shape first as a reference, and then I'll draw the shape of the head, which is like a curve on both sides, like a symmetrical shape, and also a curve at the bottom for the chin area as well. And then in the center of the face, there's a curved shape, like an arc. And then two curved shape that joins at the bottom, so it looks kind of like a peanut. And then an oval shape inside that shape, so it makes up the nose of Taz. So this drawing I'm using Procreate. I'm using the pencil tool to sketch out the reference first, just to do a quick sketch before I outline it with a darker marker. So I drew the shape of the mouth. And then moving on to his teeth. And his tongue. So you can always readjust your shapes, and of course with Procreate you can adjust the size of your pen. You can either make it thicker or thinner on the left side. So moving on with his eyes, which is like a triangle shape. And his eyebrows. His eyebrows is just like a triangular shape but a thinner version, which is resting on top of his eyes. And then drawing his eyeballs. So at the sides there are like a sharp pointy triangular shapes on the left side. That's like his fur, drawing the outer layers of his fur. And then moving on to the top part of his head. Drawing pointy edges for the side. So sometimes while using Procreate, you kind of have a bit of a tough time controlling the weight of the line, your line weight, because sometimes when you press a little too hard onto the screen, your line weight will be slightly thicker. So it needs a lot of practice on Procreate. So you can see me adjusting the line weight from time to time. I'll make it thicker or thinner. Because while sketching, usually I like to use slightly thinner lines. So that's the hair. Then now I'm erasing all the reference lines out. So I get a clearer picture of Taz. Now I'm moving on to his hand, his arm, and then onto his hand. So his arms are actually kind of moving outwards. So it's like a curved line up and then straight line down. And then drawing his fingers. Drawing the other arm. The other arm has a slightly more curve going upwards and then curve downwards. So Taz most of the time has this angry look and his arms are always flying about while he's spinning on his mini tornado. So moving on to the hand and the fingers. moving on to his body. So I'm just drawing half of his body and then moving on to the mini tornado that he's spinning on. So I'm just drawing oval shape after oval shape as reference, so I'm just gonna leave it that way first, and we're gonna do the coloring for the body and the rest of the facial features. So I erased the reference line and adding black lines for the outline. So filling up all the empty spaces. And as for the mini tornado, I use a smudge tool to create like a tornado like. Alright, thank you guys for watching for this episode. See you on the next one. Bye.